Before you know it, Mordag has led everyone into the town. She's excitedly telling some story about some freak accident she had as a child. But if you're being honest, you're not exactly paying attention. You're more occupied with taking a look at the quaint little downtown area that Mordag has brought everyone to. You wouldn't particularly consider it to be quote-unquote downtown per se, but there are several streets lined with tightly packed storefronts and restaurants. It's definitely small and definitely geared toward tourists, but it's cute, just like the others had said it would be. Mordag seems to be done with her story now, as everyone else in the group is looking around at the surrounding buildings.
Oh?
Wow, it's small. Well, yeah, it's a small town. It's nice though. Like, this is adorable. I'm gonna have so many cute pictures to post on FlashPic later. She's already pulling out her phone. Her eyes are sparkling. Just because it's small doesn't mean there's not stuff to do though. Trust me, there is stuff to do on literally every corner of this town. Do we want to split up? What for? Kalia pauses, her bottom lip sticking out. Yeah, never mind. It'll be more fun if we do everything together anyway. Besides, I'm sure Kuro will get himself lost, and we'll have to ditch the entire afternoon to look for him. Oh no. You hear Odina snicker, and you struggle to stifle a laugh of your own. Next to you, Artemis is biting back a grin. They're just picking on him so bad. I would not get myself lost. I think you would. Unfortunately, I would have to agree with the others on this one. Your sense of direction is the worst I've ever seen. Kuro points fiercely to everyone in turn, his teeth bared. Artemis starts to laugh. Kalia and Mordag aren't far behind. None of you are gonna make it home. Tiny and I drove my car here, so I think we're gonna make it home just fine. Kuro peers at Odina then, seemingly leveling her with his stare. I suppose I will allow you and Tiny to arrive home safely. Oh my god. Odina snorts, her mouth tugging up at the corners. She shares an amused look with you.
Thank you, kind sir.
Oh my god. We appreciate your mercy. Kuro turns back to the rest of the group, waving his hand at you and Odina. See? This is what I'm talking about here. You guys need to talk to me like this. Oh my god.
Like what serfs working on your estate, my lord.
Oh no. Quite. Alright then, my liege. Do we have your permission to pick somewhere to visit first? Your loyal serfs are getting a little tired of standing around in the middle of the street. Yes, I think that'll be fine. Okay, good, because we've got options here. The farmer's market is going on right now since it's the weekend. I know people sell other wares over there too. There are those tourist shops you guys were talking about earlier, but there's one combined with a thrift store I think it's worth checking out. It has some of the most cursed items I've ever seen. You can also get food if you guys want to. My favorite ice cream parlor ever is only 2 blocks from here. I used to go there all the time growing up, and I would love to take you guys. Mordag is definitely right. You have got plenty of options. You have until it starts to get dark to linger around the downtown area, so you might as well pick a couple of things to do before everyone decides to head down to the lakeside for the sunset. Where do you want to go? Let's go to the farmer's market. The farmer's market seems fun. I'd love to see what they got there. Me too. Maybe they'll have cute jewelry like the one back home does. They do. I think one of the ladies I used to buy jewelry from when I was a kid still sells stuff. I think you'll like a lot of what they have there. Does the farmer's market sound good with everyone? There's a positive hum around the group.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me. Yep. Good to me too. Maybe we can pick up snacks for tonight too.
That's what I was thinking too. Same brain.
Come on. It's very close by. Just down the street a little. She beckons everyone to follow as she begins to walk down the sidewalk again. You have a feeling there's going to be a lot of walking today. Mordad leads everyone down the street and takes a left at the crosswalk. You can see the farmer's market she's talking about even from here. At the end of the street, there's a long row of pop-up canopy tents. Vendors have set up shop under each tent, and even from where you're standing, you can see the variety of wares being sold. As you get closer, you can see everything from house decor to fruits and vegetables, to candles and soaps. There are many people milling about as well, and you're certain that the market stretches all the way down to the end of the street. There are so many things to look at, almost overwhelming. The 6 of you more or less scatter between vendors and peek at things at your own paces. You have some money to spend, and you're itching to spend it, especially now that you're surrounded by so many things that seem to be calling your name. But should you spend your money now, or should you spend it on something else later? Let's spend it now. Hell, you're here already. Might as well buy something. For your wallet's sake, though, you'll only buy one thing, but you're going to take your time looking for that thing. The farmer's market seems to stretch on forever, so you have plenty of options. You could probably spend hours here if you wanted to. After a bit of walking around, you find the first thing that catches your eye, a vendor selling bracelets made with shiny beads. You wander over to the table to scope out all of the offerings. There's some really beautiful stuff here. A sign by one of the display trees says everything is handmade. Let me know if you have any questions, okay? Of course, thank you. There's a beat. You find yourself eyeing a particular bracelet that looks like a mix of pearl and some other glimmery green beads. The vendor sees you looking at it and speaks again. That one's pearl and jasper. It's beautiful. There's a little sticker around. There's a little sticker around one of the beads. It must have the price. You flatten it against your finger to see the number. $30. Kind of expensive, but you suppose it makes sense considering the materials and the amount of care that went into the making of the bracelet. Do you want to buy it? No, I'm not gonna buy it. That's a lot, but since I've already played through this part, I know kind of what's coming ahead, so I'm gonna save my money on this one. It's probably a good idea to save your money this time around. It'll be nice to see what else the market has to offer. After thanking the vendor running the table, you dip back into the thin crowd. Artemis is 2 tables down. It's easy to spot them because they tower over everyone else milling around. You weave through the people to stand at Artemis's side, touching them lightly on the arm to let them know you're next to them.
Hey.
Hey, what you looking at? Geez. You look down at the table that you and Artemis are standing in front of. There are wheels and blocks of many different kinds of cheeses lined up neatly on the table, all labeled with pieces of paper. Oh, it's a cheese vendor. Are you gonna get something? Artemis looks thoughtful. They tap their chin with their forefinger. I'm tempted. I do love myself some cheese. Honestly, who doesn't? Vegans and lactose intolerant people. You laugh at that, nudging Artemis's arm with your shoulder. It was a hypothetical question. Artemis grins softly. Their eyes are warm when they look at you, and for a second, you feel like you're getting lightheaded. I just like being difficult. Oh, I know. You look back down at the table of cheese. You quite like cheese as well. Maybe you can get a small portion for tonight. It would make a good snack along with the rest of the things that others were planning to put together. You're not really sure what cheese to pick out, or what feels like a million cheeses on the table, but you've always had a soft spot for pepper jack cheese, and it's easy to pick it out of all the other cheeses. It's a small block that looks inexpensive. You pick it up. The circular sticker on the bottom says it's $12. Do you want to buy it? No, I'm not gonna get it. You think you'll be okay. You honestly have a feeling Mordag is probably going to prepare some sort of cheese for tonight anyway. Better to save your money now and buy something else later. You look back over at Artemis, who's brought out their phone to scroll on it for a moment. Do you know what Mordag is prepping for dinner tonight? Artemis looks up from their phone, expression contemplative. I do not know. I made a list of food for tonight with her earlier, but I don't think I remember anything we put on there besides seaweed snacks. Seaweed snacks? It's a long story. Well, I'm sure whatever she ends up doing will be fine. I know she'll enlist all the others and make them help her put everything together. Haha, yeah, that's true. Have you decided if you're going to get anything? Artemis shrugs. I think I won't get anything, since Mordag's probably already taking care of it. Yeah, that was my same thought. Great minds think alike. It's a corny phrase in all senses, but you find yourself smiling regardless. Want to move on? Yeah, let's. I'm not sure where the others disappeared off to. I'm sure they're around here somewhere. They're probably not far away. The two of you wander away from the cheese table and back out into the flow of people. It seems like there's so much more of the market left. The canopy tents seem to stretch on endlessly. You and Artemis begin to move down the street, keeping an eye out for your friends. None of them loom over the crowd like Artemis does, so it's a bit difficult to pick them out. The two of you walk slowly, observing all the wares while also trying to find everyone else. Oh wait, is that Odina and Mordag? Artemis points over to the side, and you crane up to follow their finger. They're pointing at one particular tent that seems to be selling vinyl records? The closer you get, the easier it is to pick Odina and Mordag out amongst the people. It'd be hard to miss a couple of girls with blue hair. Yeah, that's them. The both of you go over to the tent, going up to Odina and Mordag, who don't notice you at first. Hey guys. Odina looks over at you from the crate of vinyls she's sifting through. She looks pleasantly surprised to see you, despite the fact that you've been by her side not even 15 minutes ago.
Hey!
Where did you guys wander off to? Cheese.
What?
There was a cheese tent. Good stuff. Mordag. Oh, hiccups again. Sorry. Mordag peers over now, her hair falling over her shoulder. Yeah, the cheese tent. I bought a couple things from there. I'm gonna get Kalia to help me make a charcuterie board or two for dinner tonight. You and Artemis share a knowing look. It's a good thing you didn't buy anything from there. Is there anything good here?
Yes!
I found the forestry album. You know, the safe practices one from a couple years ago. What? No way. I gotta take a look at it then. You don't think you've ever heard of a band called Forestry in your life. Mordag and Artemis must have the same music taste, aka all the music you've never heard of. Oh no. Artemis starts to go through the crates of vinyls as well. There are crates stacked on top of crates, vinyls laid out on the tables, vinyls hanging from the walls. You're not really much of a vinyl collector, but maybe it'd be cool to find an alt-pop album that you like. The four of you look through the albums for a while. Mordad buys the forestry album she was talking about, as well as two others, and she puts those carefully in the tote bag hanging from her shoulder. Oh, look at this. Artemis's voice gets your attention, and you look up at them, leaning over to see what they're trying to show you. You like alt-pop, right? Your heart goes soft in your chest. The feeling almost startles you. Aw, I do. I can't believe you remembered. Artemis smiles. They sort of touch your arm with the lightest brush of their fingers. You feel your ears grow warm. You have to look away for a moment. Artemis pulls out a vinyl from the crate that they're leafing through. You recognize the cover art instantly. You gasp without meaning to. 100 Dust? 100 Dust Jupiter Spring. As if you didn't know that, you've been collecting 100 Dust's physical music copies for the past couple months, ever since you discovered them earlier this year. Jupiter Spring is literally the only vinyl you're missing from their discography. It's their most popular one, so it's impossible to find it anywhere. Wow, I've been searching for this record forever. You carefully reach out to take it from Artemis. Your touch is reverent. You study the cover art for a second, then flip it over to look at the back spread. You've only seen it in pictures online. It's so pretty in person. You look up at Artemis, a fire in your eyes. I think I will if I don't buy this. Artemis smiles. It's obvious they find you amusing right now. Do you have enough money? This stumps you. You scrunch up your mouth, your brow furrowing. I don't know, actually. I don't even know how much this is. Oh. Artemis's hand is suddenly in your field of vision. Their slender fingers gently tap on a yellow sticker at the top right corner of the vinyl jacket. It's $35. Oh my god. Oh damn. I don't have enough. Here, I got you. Your head whips up. You stare at them, your eyes wide. Wait, what? Artemis motions for you to hand them the record back. They dip their head towards you. I got you. In a rush, you realize what they're trying to do. Something warm bursts in your chest. Oh, Artemis, you don't have to do that. But I want to. Don't worry about it. Are you sure? This is how I am too when friends want to get me something. Even if it's small, like a little snack or something or a drink. I'm like, are you sure? You're sure? Because I'm I don't want to feel like I'm a burden. I don't want to feel like I'm begging. I don't want to feel like they have to get it for me, But if they generally want to get me something, then I get that same feeling. It's oh my god, oh, thank you. Artemis gives up on trying to get you to hand them the vinyl, and instead flicks you on the wrist. You smile despite yourself, giving the vinyl back to them.
Of course I'm sure. I like doing things for you.
Oh, let me take a drink real quick. Oh my god. Oh, that was a sweet thing to say. Thank you, really. Artemis doesn't say anything else. Only smiles at you. The sunlight from the front side of the tents hits their face just right. It makes their eyes look like rubies. You're going to have to find a way to pay them back. If not in cash, then with something else. The person who runs the stand is simply lounging in a chair behind a table stacked high with crates of records, so Artemis worms their way around you to get to them. Once Artemis gets back with your newly purchased record, it looks like Odina and Mordad are done here too. Are we ready to move on? Yes, madam. Alrighty, sounds great. Let's go see if we can find Kolia and Kuro. Once everyone's reunited, you wander around the farmer's market for just a little longer, making sure you get to the end of the stretch of tents. Afterwards, the six of you decide to go back to the main square to find something else to do. Oh my god! It looks like this is gonna be like a two-part thing. I didn't realize I've already been recording for an hour and 10 minutes. Just this, like, little section. Let's go to the thrift store. If anyone else wants to go to the thrift store, I'd be down. Oh my god, it's me! I want to go. Me too, are you kidding? I really just need to buy something so awful. Laughter ripples through the group. You guys are so bizarre, but I get it. Okay, let's go. It's not far from here at all. She waves at everyone to get them to follow her, and begins to walk down the street. Even though she's short, she moves fast, and the group has to almost pick up the pace to keep up with her. She leads you down the street and turns a couple corners until you arrive at a thin building cramped between two restaurants. The window displays are filled with every item imaginable, and you can only assume that inside is the exact same way. You can see those tacky tourist t-shirts everyone was talking about earlier, hanging up at the tops of the displays. Gods, this is going to be interesting. All of you filter into the store. The place is quite literally bursting with stuff everywhere you look. There are clothing racks scattered around the place, towering displays of sunglasses, buttons, magnets, snow globes, shirts, and swimsuits hanging from the walls. It's an amalgamation of every single possible store. You wouldn't be surprised if they had a freezer with ice cream for sale in the back somewhere. Artemis and Kolia are already vanishing into the depths of the store, talking energetically between each other. Odina is looking at a precariously stacked shelf of shoes. You're not sure where Mordag and Kuro went, but you're sure they're around here somewhere. You might as well get to looking at some stuff too. Maybe you'll find something that catches your eye. You try to take a look at some of the thrifty items out on the floor. There are racks of shirts, jackets, pants, skirts. They have it all. You begin to sift through a rack of pants, but you can't help but get distracted by the painfully tacky shirts hung up on the wall. On the other side of the store are several tables and racks filled with those absolutely shirts. Artemis and Kolia are over there. Curious, you wander over to them to see what finds they are discovering. Find anything good? You assume yes, because the two of them are completely hysterical. Artemis is laughing so hard that they're gasping for breath. Kolia is holding up a shirt to her chest, tilting her chin up at you and struggling not to laugh.
Look at this.
The shirt is plain black, but emblazoned on the front is a series of texts that reads, "I support LGBTQ, Liberty Guns, Bible Trucks, Barbecue." You bark out a stupid laugh. Oh my god, what? It's good, isn't it? Wait. Look at this one too. She tosses the shirt she's holding over her shoulder and picks another one up from the table. When it unfolds, your jaw drops. It's another black shirt, but this time is a graphic of Naruto wearing gold grills and holding a bottle of expensive cognac. I don't know how to say that. Let me see. Of course, my phone acts so slow when I need it to open. I am yawning, I apologize. Come on. Cognac. That's what I thought, but I wasn't, you know, like 100% sure. Where's the viewer? It's unreal. Okay, but I need that one.
No, I saw it first.
I claimed it.
That is such Trappin' Naruto is mine.
Oh my god. Trapping Naruto? Kalia snorts, her face pinching up as she starts to laugh again. Artemis is already gone. Their cheeks are flushed. You can't help but laugh along with them. Honey, there are so many more. You have got to get one with us. We can match with the shirts possible. Artemis turns to you then, their eyes wide and pleading. You have to pull a face to keep from laughing again. Oh my gods, please. They're stupidly cheap too, only $10. What's not to love? Okay,
I will literally love you forever if you buy a dumb shirt with us.
Okay, I can afford a $10 shirt. It's silly, but you feel your face heat when they say that. You grin, unable to deny them. Okay, let me look at them. Yes, oh my god, we win. We have officially secured the bag. Oh my god. I haven't even looked at anything yet. Leah is already handing you shirts to look at. Artemis hovers. I think I had the issue with that word when I streamed too. Hovers right over your shoulder, peeking at everything Colea gives to you. The three of you look at these stupid shirts for way too long. They're all just so awful. It's incredible. After a while, you've collected 3 shirts. The first one is a black shirt that simply says MILF Hunter in white text. Another one says, I'm the proud son-in-law of a freaking awesome mother-in-law. Yes, she bought me this shirt. The last one, okay. So because of this shirt, I've said this on stream, I'm probably going to have to censor this shirt only because I've had issues with the mouse before, and so I don't take any chances now, especially when it's in this type of context. You'll see. I'm just gonna say mouse or the mouse. The last one features the mouse, gloved hands forming a heart which has a leaf inside. The text below the graphic weeds. No! Not the graphic weeds. Oh my god. The text below the graphic reads, I love I mixed those two and like meshed it together. Artemis and Colea want you to pick between the 3. They've already settled their Trapping Naruto dispute after a heated 3 rounds of rock, paper, scissors. Colea got to keep it. Artemis is going to get the LGBTQ shirt. Which one do you want to get? I'm going to get this one. I remember, story time, when I was in, I think it was when I lived in Reno, there was a store that I kind of remember that there was a shirt, I think it was like a dark blue shirt that had a big, it had FBI in white letters, I believe. And then I don't remember if it was on the bottom or on the back, and FBI stood for Female Body Inspector. So this MILF Hunter shirt reminds me of that. The MILF Hunter shirt is the obvious choice here. Like, it literally just says MILF Hunter on it. It's perfect. This one is the one.
Love MILFs.
Oh, hell yeah. Totally. Good pick. I was partial to that one anyway. You like MILFs? Oh god. Who doesn't? Oh no. They're right. They are indeed right. I mean... Confession time. Like Markiplier, I do enjoy Lady Dimitrescu. And she would qualify as one. So, the three of you head over to the cashier with your shirts in hand. There's no line, so you go straight to the counter to check out. Checkout is speedy, and the three of you trot over to the front of the store, where the others are. One shirt richer. When the three of you walk back up to the front of the store, Thoreau, Mordag, and Odina are clustered together by a display of souvenir magnets. Oh, they're back. What's up? You guys done? Hell, yeah, dude. Polia brandishes her newly purchased shirt, flashing Trapping Naruto for everyone to see. The collective stares that come from the other three, as laughter threatening to burble up in your throat.
Oh my gods.
What is that?
It's Naruto.
I know that, but why is he gangsta? Why not is the real question. Oh my god. Honestly, I partially wish that they would show the shirts. I don't remember if they do or not, but if they do, I need to take a screenshot because I know someone that loves Naruto and they would get a kick out of it. I would have to agree with Ko. What's the harm of trapping Naruto?
Trapping Naruto?
Oh my god. Mordag looks so shocked that it makes you laugh for real this time. Artemis and Kolia aren't far behind you. Kolia already looks like she's about to double over. Odina starts to giggle. Can we continue the trapping Naruto discourse outside? It's hot in here. Anything for you, Kuro. Can it? Everyone begins to migrate out of the store, which is probably for the best, as this trapping Naruto conversation is starting to get heated. Oh my god. Ice cream! Ice cream sounds so good right now. I'd love to go there if that's cool with everyone else.
Yes.
It's the best ice cream in the world. We've got to go. Best ice cream in the world? I'm sold. If it's even slightly mediocre, we're gonna have problems.
What kind of problems? You gonna start crying?
Oh my god. Oh. Wow. I hate you so much. That was one... Oh my god, one time. The fact that he confirms what she just said. Oh my god. Oh my god, what? Kuro turns on Kolia, his expression dangerous. If you had a little less self-preservation, you might have found it funny. Nothing. It's nothing. I think I miss this. Mordag, clue me in. Mordag, do not clue them in. Oh no. Mordag taps her chin, her lips pulling up to reveal a devious smile. Kuro looks like he's about to pop. Okay, under one condition. You buy me whatever ice cream I want when we get to the parlor. Ro looks like he's about to vehemently decline, but then his gaze flicks between Artemis and Colia, who look extremely interested. He folds his arms, averting his gaze. Fine. Blackmail?
Compromise, if you will.
More like efficient bargaining. Mordag's voice is smug. Ro is pouting. The group begins to move down the street at Mordag's direction, following her to the ice cream parlor. The parlor's not far away, maybe only a 5-minute walk from where you guys were in the town square. The place is quaint, the exterior painted in stripy reds and whites. I mixed the two words. Through the big glass windows, you can see a small line of customers. Mordag is the first to get to the door, and she holds it open for everyone else, doing silly mock bows as each of you pass by. Goosebumps raise on your arms once you're inside. It's freezing in here, which is to be expected, but you weren't prepared for the temperature drop. It looks like a couple of the others weren't ready either, if their change in posture is any indication. Leah's rubbing her arms like she just stepped into the snow. Because of the line in front of you, you have plenty of time to skim over the menu and see what you want. They have so many flavors. It'll be a pain to choose which one you want. You feel someone tap you on the arm. One tap becomes a drumming of fingertips. It sends a shiver up your spine, and you try not to stiffen, looking over your shoulder to see Artemis behind you. What you getting? You smile though, directing your attention back to the menu boards. I'm not sure yet. Have you decided? Artemis hums. They touch your arm again with the lightest brush of their fingers before withdrawing their hand. They're hyper-aware of their presence behind you. It's a tie between pistachio chip and raspberry sorbet. Ah, sounds good. I might get one of those too. The salted caramel truffle one sounds good though. I'm torn. Rightfully so. Choices are hard. Yes, they are. Let me... Okay. Honestly, with the way this is going, this might end up turning to 3 episodes. Which is fine. The line is starting to inch up. You need to make your decision quickly. Which ice cream do you want to get? So I got salted caramel truffle for my stream. Let's get raspberry sorbet. You're going to have to go with the raspberry sorbet. It's delicious and dairy-free, which is a perfect combo. The line crawls forward, but after a couple moments, your group arrives at the register. Mordag and Kuro order first, since Kuro is paying for the both of them. It's Colia and Odina next, on 2 separate transactions. Then after that is you and Artemis. Artemis gestures for you to go ahead of them, so you do, approaching the register. Hey, what can I get started for you? I'll get a single scoop of raspberry sorbet and a waffle cone, please. Sounds good. There's a moment as the cashier goes about scooping your ice cream. They hand it to you over the glass before going back over to the register to ring you out. You take an experimental lick of what you got. It tastes so good. You picked well. The cashier is in the middle of ringing you out when they peek up at you again. Are you and... They point their finger between you and Artemis. Ah, this question again. They don't have to finish their sentence for you to understand. Yeah, I have enough. Let's pay for both of us. Since he did buy me the album. Yeah, we're together. Artemis sort of startles.
What?
Wait, what? Go ahead and order, I got it. Artemis's face goes soft. They stick their bottom lip out. Honey, you are too sweet. You playfully stick your tongue out at them, closing one eye in a wink. Artemis' expression grows even fonder, if possible. You feel something happy in the pit of your chest. It's my pleasure.
Thank you.
They direct their attention to the cashier then. I'll get the pistachio chip, please. 1 scoop and a sugar cone is fine. Awesome, give me a moment. The cashier dips away from the register again, scooping Artemis's ice cream and handing it to them. Once Artemis has their ice cream, they finish ringing out the purchase. Alright, it'll be $10. You hand over the money, thank the employee, then go over to where all the others are waiting. With everyone by the door now, Mordag addresses the group. Everyone good? Yes. Affirmative, Captain. Mordag snorts at that one. If she had irises and pupils, she would probably be rolling her eyes. Alrighty then, troops. Let's head out to our next destination. We're done. It looks like everyone is tuckered out from walking around so much. You ended up hitting a couple more spots Mordag was really excited about, as well as some other shops that piqued everyone's interest as you were walking around. It was an afternoon full of events. Personally, you're ready for the sunset. The town was fun to walk around and explore, but you're excited for the main event. Odina had told you that the sun is supposed to be so pretty when it sets over the lake, and you've honestly been ready to see that since you got to town. Everyone is headed back to the house now. The sun is already beginning to dip down in the sky, but it's not quite dusk just yet. It's beginning to get cooler. Hopefully it doesn't get too chilly when it's finally sunset.